What's going on, guys? War Joe here, bringing you a review video of the three Vault Edition books. So we have the Book of Sith, the Bounty Hunter's Code, and then the Jedi Path. So we're going to go ahead and open them, show everything that comes included, just kind of giving you an in-depth review there. So we'll go through them each one by one. So we'll start with the latest one that I did receive, which was the Book of Sith. So we'll go ahead and just move these off for a second. So for my last video, I did already show it opening and closing, but we'll go ahead and show that off again. So if you click the button here, it does open up. So it does pop open, and then it does slide the book out, which is definitely really cool. And then out there is the Book of Sith. So if we pull this out, we'll start with what's included in the actual case. So right here we have I'm still trying to figure out what this is. It looks like either a compass or like a blood oath. Kind of reminds me of that thing from John Wick where they did the blood pact, but I'm pretty sure it was something used by the Sith. Next, it does come with a red kyber crystal there, so definitely cool there. And now inside the Book of Sith, it does come with a greeting note from Luke. It says each recovered text has its own texture and size. We'll never know what the complete books look like. These pages are all that remains. And it does say Luke there. So from there, it does have a detailed book. Pretty much just detailing the Sith and everything by Darth Sidious. So I'll just go ahead and kind of give you a run through there. And then it does come with stuff included inside. So we'll go ahead and try to find those and get those out. First off, it does show equipment. This was a map to the Jedi Temple. So if I open this, there is a detailed map there of the Jedi Temple. I'm going to just guess and say this was from the Old Republic when they were attacking the Jedi Temple. So that is pretty cool there. Keep going there. Just make sure I'm not missing anything. Just go throughout this whole book. But definitely cool. It does have different pictures. So right there, it's the next chapter is the Rule of Two there. See something popping out here. So next is kind of like a part of a flag. So we'll go ahead and show that off there. It's blood stained, which is pretty cool. Keep going from there. Okay. And it looks like we have a kind of like a propaganda poster written in, don't know if I'm saying this right, Arabic. It does say one ruler, one empire. And then you have Darth Sidious there, and then the Sith Empire logo. So that was that. I did see something where I got the flag. So right here, we have kind of like a pop open. So this kind of just details what I'm guessing is Darth Sidious's plan during the Clone Wars. You do have Yoda crossed off, Windu crossed off. So it looks like this is like the people he was trying to get rid of in his plan. So I'll show that there. And then it does close off. Let me just make sure that I'm closing this correctly. There we go. And then it does have the Sith Empire symbol there. Let me just make sure there's nothing else in here. So it looks like that is everything there. And then once again, there is the Book of Sith there. So that is everything there in the Book of Sith. Put this here, and then we'll just move this all to the side, and I'll get it all packed up. But if you do just push this button, it does close. Obviously nothing's in there right now, but I'll put that in at a later time. So very automated there. And then the sound effects as well. So go ahead and put that to the side, and we'll move on to the next one. So we do have here the Jedi Path. This one is the Jedi variant, similar to that of the Book of Sith. And then you do have an activation button here, so go ahead and press that. And then it slides open there. And then it pops out the Jedi Path. So I've already opened this one, so I have seen everything that is included in this. What's cool about this one is, if I pull everything out here, it does have the signature of Yoda, Count Dooku, Ahsoka, Luke Skywalker, and then what's funny is down here it is Darth Sidious as well. What I like about the book is there are excerpts in there that the Jedi have written, but then there's notes crossed off, just like with Sidious, Darth Sidious putting in his own like side notes, which I think is definitely really cool there. So I'll just go ahead and, if you want to take a look there, some creatures, the construction of the lightsaber. So that's pretty cool there. And like right here on the side, that would be Darth Sidious, his side notes. It actually looks like you do have side notes from other Jedi as well, but it's kind of funny to see that there's Darth Sidious's text in there, which is funny there too. And then like in the first one, it does include a quote from Luke as well. So it says, "These pages were already torn out when the book came into my possession. I don't know who tried to suppress the prophecy, but it was most likely the Empire." You can tell that's correct because the Emperor had written in this book. So from there we have, similar to the propaganda of Sidious, this is just the Jedi code here. Just there is no emotion, there is peace, and then ending with there is no death, there is the Force down there. From there it does come with a Jedi coin. Let's see if I can get that there in the camera. And then the lightsaber symbol there. So that is pretty cool. A little creepy, but kind of funny. It is a strand of Padawan hair. I know that they wore this. You see Anakin wear it in Episode 2. Obi-Wan had this Episode 1. Ahsoka Tano had it in the Clone Wars. And then before the Padawans were all killed in Episode 3, you do see a few of them with the braid, I believe. So there's that. It does come with a Jedi Starfighter patch, which is also pretty cool. What's here is, I'm guessing a menu. I want to guess that this is the menu for that restaurant that you see Obi-Wan Kenobi go in Episode 2 with his friend there. So I'm just going to guess that. I'm not sure if I'm correct there. And then it also on the back has the construction and all the instructions there of building a lightsaber and all the parts that go into it, which is also pretty cool. Don't know why that's on the back of a menu. And then right here, this looks like it is just kind of like some side notes from Luke Skywalker. So that is pretty cool. And then last but not least, another one of those kind of pop-out books there, kind of just explaining the Jedi Council. And then if we open that up, it looks like it's the Jedi Temple there. Kind of just all the structures, the building that are inside. So that is definitely Pretty cool. Let's see if I can close this right. It's a puzzle. And there's that there. And then the top of the Jedi Temple. Or the Jedi Library, not sure. So that is the Jedi Path there. So we'll go ahead and put this back here. And then to just put this back, you just push this down and then just close this up. Unfortunately, it doesn't close up like the Book of Sith, but still definitely cool. And take a look at that there. So go ahead and put this one to the side. And then last but not least, there is the Bounty Hunter Code. So this one has the Mandalorian symbol there. This was, if I remember reading it correctly, this was taken from the ship of Boba Fett. And this was just him with all the records there. So this one is cool because this one, to activate this one, you do need the key card, which is actually located here on the back. So you can just pull it off. Like so this is the key card to open it up. Go ahead and just show that off there. So in order to open this one, you do click on the sides here. 2 buttons. Does open it there. And then you take the card and then you slide it out. The one issue I did have with the Bounty Hunter Code, I did get this offhand of someone else along with the other 2. And sometimes the door does stick. So I do have to close it sometimes and reopen it. But usually it should just open up pretty simply. But we'll go ahead and see if it'll do that now. Nope. Well, let's try that again. Oh, there you go. Just use your arrow there. So it does make some cool sound effects. And then, like I said, you put the card in and it should just pop open. And like I said, there's the area there where sometimes it does open, sometimes it doesn't. Sometimes I do have to just kind of open, close, try again. And that's how it should open. Usually should just do it first try, but not in this instance. So right here, I don't want to pull it out, but we do have an alliance form just detailing the contents of the case. It's a report by the rebels who found Boba Fett's bounty hunter code. Does come with a Camino dart, which is a little hard to take out, but I'll go ahead and just put that in closer. It does come with the bounty hunter code book, just like the others. There, that is there. And then there are some more items there. Still have the instructions for some reason. Go ahead and take that out. And then it actually does come with a second book called Making a Killing. This one also just goes through and just explains, I'm going to guess, different stories. But definitely cool there. And then in the Bounty Hunter Code, we'll go ahead and open it up, show off the contents there. So you do have a arms permit there for Boba Fett, which is pretty cool. Twin blaster cannons, his ship name, and the owner, which is Boba Fett. Trying to get that clear there. You have the captain's license for Boba Fett, just confirming there. And you go ahead and see there's Boba Fett signature down there in the bottom, which is kind of cool. The second part is, I like this a lot, a wanted poster for the Emperor when he was going after Chewie and Han Solo, getting him in that carbonite. So that is cool there. 250,000, I'm going to guess credits, Imperial credits. Paid for the capture or positive proof of death of Han Solo, Corellian smuggler, and seditionist. And then $50,000 credits to be paid for the capture or armed death of Chewbacca. So there they both are there. I believe that's everything included. And then I'll just go ahead and just show off. There's a speeder there. Trying to see what that is. Gonna guess just more stuff about bounty hunters. I haven't really read them as of yet, but I'm definitely excited to read through these and see what the books do include. But definitely a awesome product there. Definitely an in-depth review there. And then you just go ahead and close this one up and then seal that away so no one could unlock that. And then you just go ahead and put that key card back down on the bottom. So there you have it. We have the Bounty Hunter Code, the Book of Sith, and then the Jedi Path. I do know that there is a few more out there, the Rebel Files, the Imperial Handbook, and I believe there might be one more. I can't really remember that one. Those are also cool. I might end up picking those up later down the line, but for right now, these were the main three that I did want. If you liked the video, leave a like, subscribe for even more content, check out my unboxing of the Book of Sith, and leave a comment and all that good stuff, and hope you have a good day. Peace.